Last time on We Split the Party. As our party settled down for the night, they questioned Thorn about her transformation. She seemed to know very little about it, except that it occurred during an interaction with some sort of creature in the wastes of Redaxis.
I guess I was just dreaming, and I wandered away from camp, right?
I mean, this was no dream I've ever seen.
Thorn revealed a magical seed that had been planted in the palm of her hand. Reports had been coming around Redaxis of people going missing and other weird events. The party decided to rest while Cal kept watch. In doing so, something in the shadows caught his eye.
Slight red ring glows. And it gets taller and taller. About 20 feet off the ground.
Definitely catch the mage armor.
As the creature came into view, Cal called out for help, and the creature attacked. Thorn awoke to her friends being shredded by this grotesque beast. Fearing for their lives, she once again unleashed the feral form within her. As she did, a magical surge exploded from her body and nearly launched Joy over the cliff.
Everyone takes 1 point of damage. Oh my god. Joy, you take 3. And you're pushed 10 feet.
Are you? What direction? Kidding me.
Did you roll for the direction?
Thanks to Cal, Joy was saved from the blast. However, the goblin Brez was struck instead.
Hit your chest, and then you see it coming. With enough space, you watch as it flies beside you.
Don't want to be that guy, but does that mean that the monster also gets
hitting Brez?
Oh shit.
Oh my god.
Leaping from the cliff to rescue her, Karazox miraculously saved his sister-in-law and returned her to safety. The monster then turned its attention to the fleeing Oliver and Carmen Hunt.
I don't...
And it begins to run. Oh. He doesn't have his dagger. And where he was standing, you no longer see Carmen. Thorn, you're up.
Gilwyn, exhausted and injured, launched a desperate bolt of fire at the head of the creature, ending the deadly encounter.
So already I've said that Gil kind of like reaches out, and as that happens, you see, for a moment, all of you just see like a big burst of flames and a zip that goes around, almost similar to the magic missile. It's so quick. And as this creature's barreling forward and takes a look back, you just see as the red circle shatters and P just goes right through and then appears back. Gilwyn kind of collapses and sees this thing just drop.
Unfortunately, it was too late for Carmen. The party watched as the shadows began to dissipate from the creature. In its place remained the body of an old dwarvish man bearing the symbol of Shrindlar. Fearing another attack, the party decided to take the fastest route to Gaddam by traveling near the ruins of Stone Spring. The day's travel was slow, and they managed to approach Gaddam just as the night began to fall. Sensing danger, Thorn turned to see more of the deadly creatures pursuing her friends. The party dashed towards the city's defenses. Nearing the wall, the Gadazan engineers rained explosive devices upon the creatures.
P?
Nice.
Yeah, I got
So
P.
you guys all help him as the creatures begin to charge, and you watch as 3 goblins leap off the walls in black leather armor and start pulling these small objects off of their kits that they're wearing and start tossing them as they jump onto the land, back onto the bridge, and are firing these. You see this like large white like blast, and it like rings your ears for a second as you guys get onto the other side, and you're just barraged with the sounds of explosions coming from the other side.
The party slipped through a gap in the gate, abandoning their cart and collapsing into the safety of Gaddam. They found themselves in an enormous refugee camp surrounding the inner wall of Gaddam. Atop the outer wall, a hobgoblin barked orders at the goblinoid engineers who attacked the shadowy creatures. Impressed by the warriors, Cal and Freya scaled the wall to speak to their captain.
I can't see you!
Can I be stunned with infatuation?
Enamored with the captain, Freya offered to help in the fight, but as the battle raged, a goblin was thrown from the bridge. Leaping off the wall, the captain went to the rescue. Diving after and scaling the cliff face, Freya slayed one of the attacking creatures. Slightly impressed by her aptitude, the hobgoblin introduced himself as Gore, asking Freya to speak with him once he is off duty. Our heroes went to enter the city, but were stopped for payment by the town guard.
You have your pay?
Gore sent us.
Roll deception.
With some quick wit, and by invoking the name of Gore, they were allowed entry into the inner wall, understandably upsetting the crowd within the refugee camp. And thus, their journey continues.
We split the party. My name is Alexander, and I will be your dungeon master this evening.
Nice.
I'm going to ask each one of the players a question for their character. They're going to answer it. Justin, please introduce yourself and tell me if Cal could breed any two animals to create a new one, what would it be, and what would you use it for?
Not the question I thought it was.
Ooh, that's
okay,
amazing.
So, hi, my name is Justin. I play Cal. The two animals that I would breed. Intrusive question. Ah, yes.
Cal.
Probably some sort of flying creature and a swimming creature, and I would use it for transportation.
Efficient.
A rock and a swimming thing. I'm not sure. Like shark, I guess. Are we doing like D&D?
Sure. It would be Cal's answer.
Yeah. Shark and tornado. No, I'm just kidding. A shark and a rock.
Cool. Beautiful. Mark.
Hi, my name is Mark, and I'm having a real bad case of deja vu right now. I play Joy, the tiefling bard. And if Joy were to combine two animals into one, which just sounds better than breeding two animals.
The question says breed.
Yeah, fair enough. I think what he would do is he would take like a direwolf companion and mix it with a songbird. So you'd have like a wolf that sang as it was also his constant companion.
Oh my god.
That's cool. That's sick as fuck. Emily.
Okay, so my name is Emily, and I play Thorn. She's a warlock. And if she could pick two animals to like fuse together, or like I'm gonna go with like two D&D creatures, because I think she would do maybe like an owl bear, and then some sort of like magical fey creature. So then you get like a magical owl bear companion.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, pretty dope.
Joelle.
Hello. My name is Joelle. I play Gilwyn, who is a half elf wildfire druid. I don't know a lot about D&D, so I'm going to try to use my the biology I know from an actual human being. And I think honestly, I'm so young that
Wait, a human being?
Yeah.
You fuse a human being.
You're gonna fuse a human.
That's what I mean. Like I actually don't. Gilwyn is really curious about how his parents met. He has no idea who they are. And I think it would be interesting if he could know where babies came from.
Oh my lord.
Mind you, a little backstory. Gilwyn has no friends. He has no idea what is going on in this world or how things are created. So.
No, you're self-projecting.
Wow. That was it. She's had some zingers.
Sorry.
It's okay.
Beautiful. Mary, if Freya could combine two animals, I didn't specify human or not, so if you could combine any two animals,
Humans
what would
are animals.
Freya do and use it for?
Okay, my name's Mary. I play Freya. She's a barbarian. Probably like a small pig and a pigeon. So it can fly. That'd be cute. I think she likes cute animals.
Teacup pigeon.
Yeah, but then you'd be like when pigs fly, and then there will be a flying pig.
Duh, pun.
Oh my god, she solved so many. I will marry you when pigs fly.
Damn!
Release the pigeon pig. Release the pigeon pig.
The pigeon.
The
A pajig.
And so,
Would it just
with
be
that
pigeon?
incredible, flawless start to the show, that's where we're gonna jump in. So, standing atop the wall that encircles... Bleh! Alright, now I'm into it. Take 2. Standing atop the wall that encircles Gatim, at the break of dusk, the sprawling city bellows with stacks of illuminated smoke. Chimneys and workshop femerals cast the smell of burning coal and fuel, while the multitude of pearlescent lanterns glow through windows across this sprawling city. You can see below the trade plaza, a labyrinth, a network of alleys, market squares, workshops, and trade stores. It's currently overrun with ramshackle shelters and tents. Not much better than the outside for the refugees. You can see the Great Gatim Cache, or the GGC, the finance district in the center of the city. Banks, legal offices, larger scale trade buildings, and loan estates, a little less densely packed. Along the outskirts of the city, like hugging the walls, are collections of clustered neighborhoods, stacked atop one another, like multi-leveled apartment complexes, are quaint, modest, Seacan-style houses. They have ladders and elevators, like the same kind of pulley system elevators to get from floor to floor and transport people and their goods upon welcome to Gatim. Z kind of walks up and he's like, home sweet fucking home. I guess it's better than death. Thank you. And he gives a nod over to Brez, who has their things. Karazux carries a few things as well. And following behind, a little somber, is...
Oliver.
Thank you. Wow. Yeah. You know, super important NPC, number 5. Oliver Hunt, carrying a basket and nothing else. What would you guys like to do?
Gilwin rushes to like the edge of that wall and is like in awe. He's never seen anything like this, like a city like this big with tons of goblins. Probably has never seen a goblin before. And he's just like in awe, like classic young person, like jaw dropped and, yo, Cal, look at this.
How would Gatim compare to like the inside of the mountain?
It's much larger and very open expanse. Gatim itself is it's miles across. It's a huge city. Yeah, and it's fairly flat comparatively.
Yep. Breathe it in. That.
What is that?
It smells like...
Shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, it smells like the farm. Oh man, well, what do we do now?
Let's find somewhere to sleep. I'm pretty tired. I'm not gonna lie.
I assume that Joy's traveled to Gatim before in his lifetime, and I would know my way to a local tavern of not ill repute.
Probably.
Bring us to the ill repute one.
Do I know one of ill repute as well?
Of ill repute?
Gilwin wants to see it all. Yeah, wait, there's a whole... Oh, I can't.
No.
Unfiltered.
Yeah. An upper class tavern that doesn't serve much in the way of brews is the Goffee House.
The Goffee House?
Yep.
Is that like a traditional goblin name?
You can roll a history check.
Oh, heck yeah. First roll of the session. History's -1. That's a total of 2.
You know, it's probably a family name. Traditional, really.
I feel like it might be just a portmanteau of goblin and coffee, but I mean, that just...
No, that would be stupid.
I didn't catch that like at all. Me neither. The coffee house.
So, Joy being there before, there's the Goffee house sells the exquisite drink, the Goffee Berry Blast. It didn't exist before the goblins began to take up roots within Shantae's belt. The cherries were harvested and dried mostly for steeping in teas or eaten raw. The Otolans believed it enhanced the warrior's skills, but the Gatazan discovered its true purpose. When prepared properly, it actually enhances and speeds up the functionality of your entire body. Wow. You pee more, you poo more, you go through all the emotions of the day really quickly. Your heart rate literally increases because you're living faster. And of course, you can accomplish both mental and physical tasks faster than the average person.
That sounds amazing.
So good.
Joy's already gone. He's like straight walking there.
I'm running alongside Joy. Like I'm excited.
Yeah, I feel like Thor's just tailing behind her, so like stomach's grumbling. She's like, I just really want food.
You guys are young. You just only one cup, all right?
No cups.
Freya, living life faster. That sounds amazing.
Our life is fast enough right now.
She's not wrong. But Yoan's like happily walking on board.
Z and Brez, Karazax, are you coming as well, or?
Well, you saved us a couple bucks getting into the city, so we could go out. Why not? Live it up on the down, if there's any room. Let's go.
All right, sounds great.
Making your way down a square spiral staircase. Go ahead.
I'm really sorry. What's Oliver doing?
Silently following.
Oh, he's okay.
He's
with us still.
He's still with you guys. He's just kind of waiting. Making your way down a square spiral staircase, which you can see there are a few along the inside of the walls. At one of the landings, about halfway up the wall, which is from like floor to the top of the wall where you were, a little over 500-600 feet.
Oh, geez.
It's crazy because it's like 4 times the depth of the ravine that you'd seen before. It's huge. This wall was built for defense.
Damn.
You can see there are a few of these landings along the wall. About halfway up, you can see what looks like, on the inside of the wall, an airplane hangar. What you had noticed before, where they had those like shuttering doors closing, where there are goblins working on the like large iron semi-automatic ballista. They're repairing them, doing general maintenance to them, and loading out these like 2.5 foot long iron bolts onto the rigs. I don't know, can't remember if I gave you a better description before, but I will now. Essentially, these are massive, repeatable crossbows, the #1 defense system for Gatim. There's a large, curved cartridge that is loaded with 2.5 foot long thick bolts that fall into place along the flight groove. A drawstring is then pulled back by a rotating set of gears, which are hand-cranked by one goblin, usually a hobgoblin or bugbear who has the strength to do so, on the left side of the back machine. The drawstring is then dropped behind a latch, which is then released by another goblin on the other side of the machine, pulling the trigger lever with one hand and controlling the aim with another, or lever or stick with the other hand. So, it's super cool.
I love that you gave it like a banana clip. It's
literally a banana clip.
It's like a banana clip kind of thing. That's cool.
I love design.
And we see that as we're like kind of like traversing down these, we see this opening and they're working on these things.
The defense of the city's on a bit more of a high alert recently, for obvious reasons.
I wonder how this is gonna go. Gilwin opens up his leather pouch and tries to take a snapshot of what he sees there.
Okay. Are you trying to do it sneakily?
Yeah,
or?
Does it always have a flash?
Does it always have a flash?
I don't think so. I feel like it would adjust, because it's a minor illusion, I feel like it would adjust to how my eyes are adapting to what I'm seeing, right?
Okay.
So I'm gonna make it communicate exactly how I see. And if I want it to have a flash for artistic approach, I would specify that. So I'm gonna try to do it stealthily. Like he pulls it out, he's not like trying to like hide or anything, but he's gonna pull it out and just like see what that, I've never seen that before. It's cool.
Cool.
Puts it away. Nobody notices?
Hey, Gillen. You're acting like a tourist. It's a good way to get yourself pickpocketed.
Oh.
Eyes forward.
Start like really tightening my stuff. Putting everything on the front side of my belt. Yeah.
Really front loaded.
Yeah, really front. Oh boy.
All right. Descending lower, you get a good view of the transport system of the city. Because it is so large, connecting the districts is an odd contraption, or series of. Running over top the trade plaza and through the stacked communities is a heavy iron cart system. About 100 or so feet off the ground is a rustic monorail. It connects a series of stations that encircle and weave throughout the city that people get on and off. As Z, Brez, and Karazux kind of stop descending the staircase and go to what looks like one of those stations, they lead you guys over to like a little sheltered platform beside the rail lines. And kind of. Now we wait.
For what?
For that.
Oh wow. Amazing.
Yeah. The Great Gatim Tram. Yep, the Grand Tram.
Did you call me?
You guys hear the sound of like a whistle and then a massive explosion as you hear the screeching sound of a large multi-part rail car barrels towards you along these like metal racks, and it is screeching. It's metal grinding upon metal. It sounds horrible. As it doesn't slowly do anything. It's going way too fast to the point where you don't think it's going to be able to stop, and then you see it kind of and now we get on.
Wait for people to get off first, please.
That's very kind. You've been here before, haven't you?
I know the word.
There's like one very old goblin woman who kind of...
Oh, do you need help?
You lost me help. Oh, you're so kind. Thank you.
Was that her death save?
Mind the gap. All right.
As you help this old lady get off, you see the tram driver, a rather hunchback gentleman. He picks up a handbell and in a like slow, gravelly voice is like, ding. Ding.
Is he actually saying ding?
Ding.
That's amazing.
Ding.
Yeah.
Gilwin rushes on, tries to find a seat, a window seat.
Freya, is this even safe?
I don't know anymore.
It's safe.
Okay, if you say so.
If the old lady can get on, then I'm sure we can all.
Is there a weight limit?
Kind of looks you up and down. Maybe.
Ding.
Puts the bell down. As you get a good look at him, he looks similar to a hobgoblin, around 6'5". He's hunched over, but he's got like a gray tint to his skin, which now that you see looks almost rock-like, with a kind of flat forehead that makes it look like he has no neck and two really long fangs that hang down past his chin that look pretty gnarled up.
Wait a second, did he just like call me fat?
No.
Not directly.
It's just maybe.
Don't make eye contact. That way.
I gotta drive the tram.
What is that creature? Do I know what that creature is?
You could roll a history check. Sure, why not? We're making rolls. It's D&D. Roll dice.
22.
22.
Yeah.
You know that is a Norker, a very rare type of goblinoid. They're usually a little bit more simple than the average goblin. They run, and they're usually aggressive to most other goblins and goblinoids, but this one seems to have found his calling as a tram driver.
Norgert?
Norker. Norker. Norgurt.
Sounds like it
It's like
tastes
the
like
worst
yeah.
yogurt you've ever had.
Lactose free.
The tram isn't too crowded at this hour. There are rows of like simple steel seats that sit about 3 people per, and there are no glass windows, just like open with bars that hold over the cover. You can tell I had way too much time to design this city. I love it.
So do I.
In that case, Gilwin is like, he's enamored. He has no idea what the adults are doing right now, and he like just is like behind the Norker, and he's not trying to bother him, but like taking out his camera, making sure Joy's not watching because he knows that Joy has already kind of warned him, and he pulls it out and takes one, maybe like where the Norker's looking forward. Is it like it's not like a actual carriage, right? It's like a minecart tram, right?
Pretty much.
But
It's
like,
a large one.
right.
There's seats. There's a hood, but like, yeah, it's not really.
It's pretty open, yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna take a few photos. Like, I don't know if this thing has any limits to it, so I'm just gonna keep taking photos.
Cool.
Freya isn't getting on it.
Oh.
She doesn't want to get on it.
It's perfectly safe. Don't worry about it. It's not a problem at all. Just hold on to something.
I'm not on it yet, though.
Ooh.
Okay, I'll take it.
Wow.
So it'll be really hilarious. And I step over you.
All right, you're huge.
And then I just kind of go like this.
Hold on to your hats.
Oh, I feel like this is like a Harry Potter
Is there
moment.
like bars to hold?
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna.
Thorn just like grabs one with both hands.
Just turns around. Ding. Ding.
I'm terrified.
Yeah.
Ding. And those sitting closer to the back, you see as 2 goblins who have like, what's it called? The mask that you, when you're welding, like a welding mask over, and like are fully plated in armor, are like seated behind, and they get up, and you see as they turn around, go to like each back corner of the cart, and you hear like a as there's a massive explosion as you're all rocked forward.
Oh.
The cart is run by explosives. I'd like everyone to make a dex save.
This is awesome. So awesome.
Does it help that I
see if
was
this dice
gripping?
tray is
We were all
cursed.
gripping with 2 hands.
Oh, you were all
Okay,
gripping with
okay.
2 hands.
I rolled a 17.
All right.
Do I get to roll again, don't I? Is it
No, that's only saving. Oh, dexterity saving throw for things she can see. Yeah.
Oh, thank God.
You do.
Clutch. Oh, nice. That was a good
God.
save.
Gilman,
17. total.
17.
Yours is +1, so.
Oh, 19.
Freya, 19. Cal? 9. Nice.
14.
14.
15.
15.
Oh no.
Actually, he literally meant hold on to your hats. So I'm going to say your babushka scarf lost. He watches it.
Can I use my reaction to try to grab it?
Sure, roll
Or P. I'll send P.
an acrobatics check for P. See if we can catch it in time.
Favorite scarf.
I don't know if I have, like, does P take on the characteristics of, he's not an actual, like, bird, though.
No, you've got stats for him.
Yeah, I got stats for him. I don't know exactly what I'm
It's in the
doing.
wildfire stuff. It will tell you, like, all the
It's
stats.
totally, I'm not looking for it. I know exactly.
I believe in you, Joelle.
Wait, no, I do remember
It's in
where
there
it was.
somewhere. You just like forgot where you
While
put it.
P dives for the babushka scarf, you guys begin to be able to take in the rest of the city. And it's quite intense. There's smoke billowing. There's lots of coughing, as for most of you who aren't used to the denseness of the air. It's a little rough, but over the course of about an hour on the tram, it's quite nice. Going through the trade plaza, the GGC, and through some of the, you make a few stops going through some of the neighborhoods as well. You can see, as you go over part of the trade plaza, dead center of the city, there's 4 long stone staircases that climb up to a raised brick-walled square platform in the center, the dead center of the city. It's huge. Looks like a massive, like, I would say prison, but quite nice. And like a set of stairs on each side.
Meant to keep people out or meant to keep things in?
It's literally like there's a stone platform that's raised about 100 feet, stairs that go up, and then walls.
How crowded is the tram right now?
It's late. You guys, maybe one other person's on the tram.
Okay.
What was the save, sorry?
It's just an acrobatics check.
Acrobatics? Well, it was a nat 20.
Oh, shit.
Nice.
So as you guys are taking in the city, there's a moment where you hear, oh, does not fly. He jumps off. And then runs back at the speed of a tiny bird with your scarf in hand.
Yes. Thank you, P. Can I try and pet him?
He like a little standoffish and then realizes he's like, okay. And he like,
I'm gonna pet him.
It's like it's warm.
Huh.
It's warm. It should burn you. He's on fire. Like it looks like it should be burning your hand, but he's warm. Yeah.
Cool. Oh, he's on fire. So it's a flaming bird.
He's essentially like his feathers and his whole body looks like it's like an ember. Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah.
So maybe I'll rethink that. Like, I will touch, but I'll approach with caution.
Yeah. Like Gilwin's watching and he just like gives you a nod and he feels warm. It's nice.
But you guys eventually arrive at the north end of the trade plaza, where Z's like, this is our stop. You guys ready to go?
Yes.
All right.
Joy bounds off and like offers his hand to Freya again.
Wow.
I don't take it this time. Just be like,
P jumps onto your hand. Yeah.
Is there a back exit?
Yeah.
I'm gonna go like towards the back and see if I can investigate the substances they're using.
All right. Roll an investigation check.
14.
14. You go to the back and you do see those two heavily armored goblins who are just kind of sitting there like waiting. You can see what they have is essentially they each have a small crate in front of them, and you can see as they have loaded like 6 sticks of dynamite into what looks like a rolling cage that is like coated in iron and then attached to a gear that pushes the wheels. And so the explosion rolls the cage, which then reverse rolls the gears, which then rolls the wheels.
The crate is open?
No, the crate's closed.
Gilwin noticed that Cal was like running to the back to look at this, and all you see as you're looking down is a flash from behind you. And Gilwin snaps a photo of like you looking at the crate with the two guys just like chilling. It's a good one.
I'll just say, excellent work. Thanks for getting us here so quickly.
It's what we do.
Say, if someone were looking for whatever it is that you're using, where would they find it? Asking for a friend.
Taps the dynamite.
Oh, is that what you call it? Yes, I guess. Yes,
Yeah.
dynamite.
Well, it's pretty well guarded by the Gatazan, and only a few select members are allowed to use it. The public, the city, is allowed to use it for tram, but other than that, it's just the Gatazan that has access.
Oh, interesting. Can I have one?
Roll persuasion. I swear to God.
He's just gonna try to blow us up, you know? One day
He,
we
like,
have a camp.
He
next time the
stares you
camp is
down.
gone.
He's just like
16.
Yes.
I'm all out. Sorry.
Oh.
Hey.
Wait, can I roll insight on that?
Yeah.
Sure.
He's lying for sure. Damn it. 11.
He's lying.
Thank you for your time. I'll hop out.
Cal, he's lying.
I know. We'll find.
Okay.
And I'll say this within earshot. It's like, I'm sure when we ask Gore, he'll be happy to give us some.
Oh my god. Roll first, shit my pants.
He doesn't do anything.
That's fine. Just want him to know.
All right.
We know who we know.
So you guys eventually going through the city. It's crowded. You guys are in the Trade Plaza, which is like the other ring in the city, and it's rough. There's lots of tents. You're sometimes stepping over people just lying in bedrolls on the ground. Food is being dispersed little by little by like just guards of the city, like some bugbears that you had seen on the outside. It's better than outside the city, but not by much. But Z and Joy lead you guys to the Goffee house.
How did I not catch that?
Because you're a child.
No, but I'm an adult in real life.
Are you sure?
Oh.
You guys walk up to what is a, like, very, I would say, like, Chinese traditional kind of, like, roofed building where it's got, like, the nice curve and, like, the red shillings, and it looks a little out of place for the rest of the city. But there's metal walls and, like, reinforced pillars around it. There's, like, shuttered windows, and it looks quite busy. People are bustling. You guys make your way inside, and you can see these heavy, massive brass, like, drums. And as people are, there's like a fucking desk thing. What's it called? A countertop that goes like all around the edge of the room, and tables thrown out and about. And behind the countertop is where all those drums are. And you see goblins kind of quickly. They have these tiny cups. They run over and they pull it, and it's like.
All right, there you go. Next.
He goes over and they consistently go. You see, there's one guy in the corner who's just like,
Oh my god.
I got so many things I gotta do. I'm just gonna do it so fucking fast.
Oh my
Right,
god.
there's like 7 or 8 of these cups laid out in front of him.
Wow.
And now goblins are about this big too, so yeah.
Is there a table free?
Kind of. You get the sense that people are sharing tables, party or not.
Can Thorn just like run up to the countertop? I'd be like, can I have one?
Yeah, Gilwin follows.
Excuse me. Please, can I have one? Cal, you have money, right?
He'll pay
I
for
need to
it.
use the washroom. I gotta go to the washroom.
Yeah.
No,
okay.
you can do that afterwards. Yeah. I think one for the two young adults, and one for myself as well. And Freya, would you like one as well? Mm. 2 for me then. And Cal?
Yes, order me one. Here, I'll give Joy 2 gold. Just
You see, like, there's a older, like, bugbear guy who's got, like, long whiskers, and his hair kind of comes out and then flops down on either side. He looks a little hunched over, and he's got, like, a stuffed back nose, and he's like, all right. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Z.
Yeah, what about Z?
Z.
Yeah, I'll have you. Hit me up with a couple. Double.
The lingo. Bress is like, I'm fine, thank you, but that's very nice of you to offer. Oliver is still kind of just silently following you guys, going around. He's like, okay, we got a bunch coming up, and you see him go over, and he starts to pour out all these, like, shots of thick espresso. Gaspresso. And he hands them all out to you. That's a 2 copper a piece. You're getting 8. That's 16 copper.
Oh, yeah. Here's 2 silver and give the change.
I like you.
Gilwin, like, smells it. This, like, sludge in, like, what is it, like a ceramic, like, kind of cup?
They're paper. They're little paper cups.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Like at a dentist?
Yeah, pretty much. That's what it is.
So he's smelling it. He's smelling the aroma. What am I smelling?
It is bitter.
Oh.
So, as you guys are like taking the moment to smell these, it is incredibly bitter and sour. There's like, it's a little runny at times. It's a little chunky in other parts. It's just straight going out.
Gilwin turns to Joy. Are we supposed to drink the whole thing at once?
No, it's meant to be enjoyed. It's Gilwin
drinks the whole thing at once.
For everyone else, sip it, inhale at the same time, make sure it really goes into the nasal cavity as well. That's where you get the full aromatics of the experience of it, really. Look for light floral flavors as well. It's really lovely. And
floral.
No, you just because you swallowed it all at one time. Where did you source this Goffee from?
Well, this is actually a Go Busta bean. So it's a little bit more bitter, but it'll hit you a whole lot harder. It's a long Shantae spell.
Oh.
How's them ourselves?
I mean, there's no counting for taste, really, but I mean, here you go.
Oh my god.
As you guys dole out your drinks and all take a swig.
I still need to use the bathroom.
Okay. Are you drinking first or going to the bathroom?
No, go to the bathroom.
Okay,
Yeah.
you got it. The rest of you, as you all take back these shots,
I'm not drinking it.
minus Freya, you can see as a couple of goblins are hauling out another of these like big brass barrels, and they're kind of talking amongst themselves back and forth as they start bringing out big jugs of water and big like barrels, like actual wooden barrels of beans, and just start.
Oh no.
No, this is how you process coffee, guys.
And they continue and fill up a drum.
Wow.
I threw it.
Yeah, I feel like Thor
Freya
took a
throws
sip
up.
of the cup, saw that, and then just like put it down.
No, it gets processed through the digestive enzymes of these bugbears. It's
I
a
throw
totally
up
natural
again.
process, guys.
I mean, they don't have anything like this back home. That's a little. It's a little weird.
No, I mean, yeah, but it's the local custom.
It's pretty good.
That one guy who's like wigging out in the corner is like,
The goblin's saliva gives it the kick you need to travel through time.
Excuse me, sir.
That's amazing, but also kind of scary.
Yeah. Another!
you are heading to the washroom. One corner of the room.
Cal's washroom story.
I can't wait to see who you meet. On the way.
Corner of the room, the counter flips up and they direct you to like literally out the back canister of the building. It's a nice little outhouse.
Oh, so now it's like a single person's.
There's a small hallway, and then you get the sense that there's like open air, like it's a makeshift hallway, and then there's there's one outhouse and like section 3.
Yeah. I'm gonna use this time to cast Disguise Self.
Ooh.
And I'm gonna actually pee.
You can. Wait, so are you gonna go
happens.
pee? He's gonna pee and disguise himself as he's peeing? That's
Exactly.
pretty cool. Yeah.
Exactly. That's part of the.
That's part of that's the material
semantics.
components.
Yeah,
Nice.
yeah, that's how he casts
Really
it.
ties it all
Hocus
together.
pocus.
Yeah, exactly. So then I'll come.
Who are you gonna look like?
And then I'll come back. Wait, is there a place to wash my hands?
No.
Okay, perfect.
You see people washing their hands in the barrel that they're
Can't.
Yeah. Okay, I'll go back to the table. And
Alright.
hey guys, what'd I miss? And I'll actually take my mask off and fucking just down the whole thing. What'd I miss?
Wait, do you look any different? Does he look any different?
What do you look like?
Yeah.
What do they see?
You see a fair-skinned elf with a huge scar from the width of his chin running all the way through his lips and disfiguring his nose and to the top of his forehead.
Is that where the scar was before?
This is where my scar has always been.
I got a pretty good look at you. You look a lot. Anyways, is it good?
No. What was that? That is.
It's
You
because
know what? Maybe I'm gonna see. There's one in front of you.
No, I'm throwing
he
up.
has.
There's one in front of me.
I'll take the one in front of. Are you gonna have this?
Oh no, you can have it.
All right, I'll try it again, full shot, just like.
It's pretty good, right?
No, it's not
Oh.
good at all.
Well, look how it's made.
Then why did you drink 2 of them?
Just to be scientific reasons.
Look.
Oh, I forgot the beans.
I will also join Freya in throwing up.
Oh, I pull out my camera and photo of them throwing up.
It's the Arabusta. I know, guys. It's just it's an inferior region. It really was made for its growing practices more than anything else. But it's I mean, you got to get high elevation here.
So are we sleeping here or what?
Do I know if this is an actual inn as well?
On the other side of the bar, there's like another door that you can head up, and there is a second floor.
Yeah. I'll ask how much is his room and board?
The same like bugbear comes out. He's like, "Hey, we're pretty stocked up. A room nowadays is pretty hard to find." How much are you looking to pay?
Well, whatever the room costs.
5.
Silver, you got it.
Deal.
For all of us.
You have the room.
I think he wanted 5 cops.
Oh! Oh, no. Oh, whatever. 5 silver's fine. We'll pay half now, and tomorrow when we leave, pay the other half.
Okay, that's fine.
So I give you 2...
2 silver.
Yeah, we cool staying here?
Yeah.
Unless Z,
I mean-
you can hold all of us in your humble abode.
Oh no, we're refugees. So
our humble abode is your humble abode.
mi casa es tu casa. That's
A whole
some Orcish for you.
Some Orcish, yeah.
All right, let's head over to the. Gillen is like when does this kick in? Like it's been like 5.
Yeah, it's been about 5 minutes. You guys all feel
No,
fine?
you feel fine? Okay, cool. I'm gonna start
all
heading.
Feel fine.
I've had like 2.
Okay. Okay.
Technically, I've had none.
Yeah, that's true. All right.
You don't drink or eat. Sorry. Yeah, let's move towards the room.
All right. So you guys head upstairs into the loft. So you guys are led up like a set of staircase that changes around, and you're in like the rooftop part. There's a handful of goblins up here who have thrown bedrolls on the ground, and there's crates and more of these drums. This is just a storage facility that he is now renting out his rooms.
Oh no. I've been bamboozled.
I just don't pay him when we leave.
Yeah, I've got to be honest. This is not like any inn I've ever seen.
So do we stay here?
Well, you already paid the man.
Yeah.
I feel like options might be limited here.
It seems pretty, like, I feel like the situation's like this anywhere we would go. But, and you just see Gillen start climbing, like, boxes and, like, the storage area. Yeah, I'm just gonna go, like, start climbing things and see if anything's open.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, any crates.
Roll an investigation.
Nice.
Can I also help him?
With advantage, because I'm awesome. Investigation is a -1, but the 13.
13. So you watch as Gilwin kind of goes over to one of the boxes, and he looks pretty excited. You pop it open, just some beans.
Oh.
Then he runs over to another box, pops it open, it's just beans. Runs over to another box, pops it open, it's just beans. Runs over to another jug, there's water, there's beans. He's moving so fucking fast, it's insane. And then you watch as he kind of and just drops.
Oh no. KO.
Can I
think
take
there's
a
something
bean?
in the beans.
Can I
Yeah.
just take a bean?
Yeah, you got a
I just want
bean.
to keep a bean.
I'm passed out on the ground.
And then he wakes up.
Oh boy. There's lots of beans here. And I scoop up some beans.
Yeah.
So
Put
for
it in my
mechanics
bag.
purposes, your next roll after taking a shot of Goffee is with advantage. And then you're unconscious for 2 rounds.
Oh, that's interesting. Yeah. How many beans can I take in my hand?
A handful of beans.
Yeah, how many do you think that is? It's gonna be important.
225 beans.
Damn, legendary. Okay.
Your hand's so big.
You need the goblin to process the Goffee, but I mean, you do what you want, kid.
They're so cool. Puts it away. I guess we just start setting up bedroom.
Yeah, let's claim
If
our
there's any
corner of
room, yeah.
Right on. Yeah, Z, Brez, and Karasux do the same. They roll out their bedrolls, take off their packs, and set up for the night. Oliver kind of just slumps down along the wall, like where it's kind of angled. He's still got the basket in hand.
We can always sell it. Only joking.
I don't think the basket's worth that much.
Where?
Oh yeah, I'm gonna look in the basket.
There's a baby.
Okay. Yeah.
I forgot about the baby.
Oh yeah.
Okay, good. Well, anything to earn a few coin. Perhaps your tinkering skills may be worth some value here.
Yeah, maybe. He starts rocking the baby. I haven't fed him in about day now.
Oh,
I pull out some beans.
No.
what
So
human babies, they eat.
I don't. Do you guys have any leftover rations or anything? I lost everything.
Don't babies like not eat real food?
Is it old enough to eat real food?
Yeah, how old does the baby
It's a
look?
baby.
This is the hardest battle that we've had to feed a baby.
Why are we still? This guy's so depressing.
Anywhere between 5 and 35 weeks.
That's not a real food baby.
Carmen kind of handled this.
Oliver, you've had a long trip here. Do you want me to take over? You can get some rest.
Sure. Thank you.
Sorry, Oliver. It just occurred to me. We don't know this baby's name. Does he have a name?
I don't know.
Can we name him?
Let's name it.
Well,
No, because then you're gonna want to keep it.
I thought I could make a recommendation, actually. I was thinking Cameron. Well, after Carmen Hunt.
Oh.
Yes. You are good. You're very good with words.
Goffee. Sorry. What do you think?
I like it. But, I know what Carmen would have wanted to name him.
Please.
We tried having a baby once before. His name was Bo.
Oh, it is. Well, why don't you get some rest? I'm gonna go find a way to feed Bo, okay?
He kind of comes over to you and looks over your shoulder and is like, Bo Cameron Hunt.
Bo Cameron Hunt.
And just slumps down and closes his eyes. Evening is yours. If there's anything you'd like to do, or you may rest. First time inside 4 walls.
Oh, man.
So what are the other patrons of the attic? What are they like?
It's a handful of goblins. There's a couple families. There's like a few singles. They're goblinoids of all fashion, which is odd.
We have enough people in our little posse.
Actually-
we don't need any more, please.
No, I'm not trying to add. I'm
Gilwyn.
simply curious.
I don't know if it's
I'm
something
so
you would
curious.
pay attention to, Gilwyn, but
Whatever it is, of course I would.
all the refugees you've seen inside the city have been goblin.
Right.
Or goblinoid. Not the case outside.
Oh, very interesting. I'll approach maybe one with like a family, you know, and I'll approach maybe like who I would suspect to be maybe the parents of the, and they're gonna like, you know, get on their level. It's a great conversational tactic. Is there any reason why all the refugees here are only goblinoid?
You see the woman who's just finished tucking a child into bed, and there's a man who's like brewing a pot of Goffee, just a little fire top.
In the coffee house?
Yeah, in the coffee house.
Wow. It's taking money away from the business.
He just grabs beans out of a crate.
Yeah.
She's like, I don't know exactly why. We were just the lucky ones chosen. Whoever they can fit. Goblins tend to take up a little less space.
I guess that makes sense. You can save a lot more. They take up less space. Oh, well, hope you enjoy your coffee, and I'm gonna pull out some beans. Give him some beans.
Where did you get this from?
Right there.
I like your style.
Hey, Cal. Did you notice that all the refugees inside Gatham are just goblinoid, and outside it's a whole lot of other people?
Were they just humans outside, or were they everything?
There was a lot of dwarves, humans, and goblin folk.
Z had said that it was like goblins who retook the city, right? So, Z, who's in charge here of Gatham? Who's running the show? Obviously.
That's the Trade Emperor. What do you mean?
Who's the Trade Emperor?
We're on Trade Emperor Crass. That's, yeah. He's, the great grandson of Trade Emperor Winks.
Who is a goblin?
Of course.
Of course.
Yeah.
Naturally.
Yes.
As is tradition.
Indeed.
You see as Gilwin just starts setting up his bedroll in a corner, trying to find like a nice nook.
All right. And if nothing else?
If possible.
Yeah, please.
Can I grab Thorn? And I'm going to take...
She's hovering around you.
Okay. Well, then
there you are.
I'll walk with Thorn to like a quiet part of the attic, and I have Bo still. And I'm like, hey, I gave you that thing a couple days ago. I mean, did you want to give it a try?
Yeah, that sounds fun.
Okay. And you still have it. I think I gave it back to you at some point. And I'll like show you like the correct, posture for your hands. And then I like teach you a small song about, it's like a love song, but it's kind of slow and methodical. So you can like take your time getting to the right frets and stuff. And it's about like, a long lost love that you're going to return to someday. But at the same time, I'm like letting you like soothe the baby as well as I'm rocking him and trying to quiet everything down.
Oh, yeah. Roll a performance check, please.
I don't trust this dice tray.
Advantage?
Looks sus. It's cursed. It's cursed. I don't like it.
I gave you the curse one, actually.
It's backwards.
Oh, there you go. Yeah, you fixed
The dice tray was backwards.
Well, it was a 3, so 5.
If you would like to tell me how well it goes with a performance of 5.
I feel like she's like really nervous, and she's like trying to like strum and sing softly at the same time, but it's not going well. And she keeps like hitting the chords wrong, so it just makes like more like twang.
The baby's just like...
I don't think this is working.
No, it's okay. It's okay.
I'm sorry.
No, it's all right. It'll work at some point. Just keep on trying. Keep on practicing. It's okay. It's okay. Yeah, I mean, your finger goes there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
This is really hard.
No, it's 6 strings. You gotta, it's a lot of, it's like multitasking.
I'm not good at that.
We'll figure something out, don't worry.
Okay.
Beautiful. I love that. Nothing else. You guys may have your first safe long rest.
Yo! Long rest, that's huge.
Congratulations. Your
Thank
first
you.
night in Gatham.
We worked really hard for it.
We level up too, right? Every long rest?
Level 5.
Wow, every long rest, if you like leveled up, you'd be at like level 20 so quickly.
That'd be amazing.
Just speedrun the campaign.
Oh my god.
Speedrun D&D. I've done that now.
Yeah.
I can say I've done that. Anyways, so, as you all awake in the morning, it is busy. The sound of the city alone is what erupts. You hear the tinkering of tools outside. You hear the clanging of metal upon metal of the carts and the explosions that are firing across the city. It is now peak morning as the Goffee house is booming with people. There are
Bustling.
people running in. You see people running downstairs. You see people running upstairs. There's crates being dragged down. The water jugs are being dragged down. It's going nuts. But your first day in Gatham is yours. What would you like to do?
When I first woke up, I'm assuming everyone else was still asleep.
Yes.
I would like to collect my bag from Joy back.
Sneaky.
Roll a sleight of hand check.
I'm 100% like.
I'm giving
holding
minus
on to it.
5 to Joy's passive perception because you're unconscious.
But I'm holding on to it. I know Cal wants us back.
Okay, I'll give you a minus 2. So you gotta beat an
Fine.
11.
Yo, you got this, man.
Sleight of hand, baby.
Let's go, baby.
I rolled a natural 17. Dirty 20.
Yeah. Joy's
With
clutching
the dirty
this thing.
20, may I please leave the bag in his hands but retrieve the items?
Wow.
I'll say.
Not at all obvious.
He's like, you're like cuddling the bag?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm like trying to sleep on top of it as much as possible.
Nice. And your cushion gets less and less as you do retrieve those 3 black iron balls with wicks, one red stick, which you now know is dynamite,
Nice.
and one like tin ball. Looks like a aluminum foil ball, but smooth.
Cool. For the inventory
He got it back.
purposes,
He got the bombs
what was
back.
the
The names.
what were the iron balls called? Inventory.
So you have 3 bombs.
Where did you come up with these names, Alex?
Yeah.
This is official D&D. Well, most of it's official D&D. 3 bombs, which are D&D. 1 stick-o dynamite, and 1 flashbang.
Ooh.
Do I see this
Flashbang or
happen?
stun?
Flashbang.
No, you'd probably be sleeping.
Do I see this happen?
No, sleep.
Everybody's.
He does rest 2 hours less than everyone else.
Yes.
Well, that's pretty cool. So now he's more dangerous than he already was.
Oh yeah, but I'm not gonna use it like crazy.
And the rest of you now wake up. After, is there anything else you'd like to do in your 2 hours, Cal?
I'll go downstairs and see. I gotta talk to the barkeep. I would like to inquire. How does one make some coin around these parts?
There's plenty of coin to be made. There's lots of work. People are starving, to be quite honest. A lot of problems in the town. I'm sure you could pick up a few jobs here and there, tending to the people, working for the city. You could work at any number of the shops. What are you good at?
I'm actually pretty good with magic. Perhaps the Rune Drake is hiring.
I don't know, but Mannix is a good guy. Maybe you can find a job working for him.
Maddox. And are there often tours of the factory?
As far as I know, Mannix likes to keep it pretty closed shut. It's competitive industry with what's going on, you know.
Indeed. And are there any other magic shops within these walls?
No.
Oh.
What do you think this is? We elves or something? They don't exist.
Elves don't exist?
No.
Yeah.
Have you seen an elf?
I've never seen an elf.
Me either. They used to say, back in the war, they would, run rampant and do all these crazy magical... But, it's all hullabaloo, you know?
To think elves would do that, the audacity.
The audacity of these darn elves!
Darn elves!
Man, if they exist, I would have just knocked them right out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You should.
You know what? I need to find me an elf!
Oh, boy.
Certainly not upstairs. I was just there and they're not there.
He sets off.
Oh my gosh.
He's now got the barista.
The barista.
Yeah, the barista.
That's canon now.
It's canon.
The
The barista now has a vendetta for elves.
Oh, wow.
Way to go.
The rest of you wake up.
Yeah. I feel like you hear some creaking going down the stairs, and I'm right beside Cal. Can I have another one? Can you get me another one, please?
You still want to drink that after?
It's delicious. I can't explain it.
Yeah, sure.
And I'm staring directly at the bugbear, spitting into the. It's delicious. It's so good.
You're a strange kid.
Never had anything like it before. You know.
I'll buy 5. One for, one for Gilwin and one for Joy.
So 4 for me, and
yeah,
then
exactly. 1, 2. I'll do 4. Just
8 copper.
8. Perfect.
And they're produced incredibly efficiently. You see like all the baristas behind the bar just running around. They'll like test it and like, that's not good. No, not good. There we go. Go. That's empty.
Oh, he drank it.
Gotta test the Goffee.
I feel like they're grabbing the paper. Oh, it's gone. Oh, that one spilled. Oh, here we go. Yeah. I'm just gonna go ahead and actually, you know what? I'm gonna take the second approach, which is I'll sip mine.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wonderful.
This stuff feels a lot more like cocaine.
Brown gold.
10 silver is 1, or 10 copper is 1 silver.
Yep.
Perfect.
Cocaine.
It's just that stuff that's right up.
Cocaine.
You hear stomping as Joy comes like stomping down the stairs, going, "Oh goddamn, I hate elves."
Me too.
Oh my god, that's so good. That's so good.
Do I see Cal at the bottom?
Yeah.
Hey, Cal.
Hey, Joy.
Good morning.
How are you? I bought you some Goffee.
You know, that is so kind of you. And I know you are a kind person because you wouldn't want to hurt anybody, would you?
No, never. I never hurt any of my friends.
No.
Especially not with magical exploding devices that we've just discovered
No,
yesterday.
because that would be insane.
Completely insane. I promise. I won't ruin this for us, Joy. I'm just excited. Let me have this.
I agree. You are not going to ruin this for us. I cast Charm Person.
Oh! Roll the wisdom saving throw! With advantage.
Sure, he's an elf.
He's an elf!
Oh, thank you.
He's an elf.
What is a wisdom?
Yeah.
That is a 17.
Oh.
I totally beat
Do I know
it.
that I'm being charmed?
Are you keeping it under the table?
No.
Hocus pocus.
I always
Olivia.
yeah. I know you're good with words, but you're not that good. Better luck next time. And I'll away.
I think you will do that right to me.
Yes.
Who will then grab onto you and be like, give them back.
They're mine! They're mine! I got them first!
Let go.
We're really not supposed to have these. If you squeeze me too hard, they could go off and kill everybody.
Well, then you better let go.
Okay. I'm going to give Joy back
One of each.
a stick of dynamite, a flashbang,
He starts pulling him out one by one.
a bomb,
A second bomb.
another bomb.
Okay.
There!
Can I shake you to make sure that you didn't leave anything?
I got a nat 20 insight. Yep.
Damn it! A third bomb.
It'd be a
Damn
lot
it!
easier for
Good job, Cal.
I'm so mad!
Place them all in the bag. Thank you.
Gilwin shows up and is like, "What's going on?" And his hands like shaking.
Who keeps giving the kid the coffee?
Look, it doesn't spill.
I think he's learning to get it himself now. This is incredible. He's
so
learning.
sludgy. Are you guys okay?
I think you've had enough.
It's okay. No, I'm just gonna be over here. I'll be over here.
How many have you had?
I'm still drinking.
The same one? Okay, cool.
Yeah. I'm like making friends with all the other people who are. It's pretty good stuff. It's pretty good. You're talking about time travel?
We are these people, right? Those people. They're just living slower.
Yeah.
We're normal speed.
So much normaler.
I'm just gonna guide you away and be like, you know what happens when you talk to strangers? You gotta stop doing that.
Yeah, this happens.
Yeah. And well, you also met us. And how many dead bodies have you seen?
Got me, huh?
Time slows and the cup falls out of Gillen's hand. What? Dead body?
Okay, let's go sit down.
He's like sweating profusely now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
All right. Well, the day is yours. What do you guys want to do? The city of Gallacher is at your disposal.
How does the city compare to Aomar?
much larger. Aylmar is a city. It's got its own like government system, just like most of previously Torvaean cities had. It's got its own like a cluster of colonies around it. But Gatazan is much, much larger. And dirtier. Is that the answer you're looking for?
Yep.
Cool.
Larger and dirtier.
Comparatively,
It's very
different.
like around the same.
There's
Just
a
bigger
lot
and
more
dirtier.
goblins.
Thorne's like watching where she steps on like the sticky floor.
Oh yeah. They chose brown tiling for a reason.
Yeah, and I go, such a waste. So much Goffee on the ground.
Yeah, you don't lick it up. It's fine. I thought you were tired again.
Oh yeah, do I pass out? I haven't rolled anything yet, right?
Not yet.
No, you haven't rolled
It's until I
anything
roll.
yet. Well, it's only within the next few minutes, so yeah, you would have passed out for 12
Okay, yeah,
seconds.
I passed out.
Okay.
Oh,
It's easier to do it.
oh, I logged out there for a second. I feel like I have no idea what to do in the city.
What? How big is that bone thing I have again?
So. Oh yeah.
It's huge.
Yeah, it's huge.
like this big. You
Yeah.
would have had to have been carrying it on your back this whole time.
Yeah, too big to make the whole thing a boomerang.
It'd be a dope ass
You could
boomerang.
get a huge ass boomerang.
How much money do you have?
Not enough, but I'm trying to make more. Perhaps we can do some tasks for some coin?
We do have to meet somebody tomorrow, though.
Yes, of course. I'm sure there are some things that we can manage to do in a day.
I'd like to make a weapon out of this.
Yeah, let's find out how much it costs first. Shall we go to an armorer-y or?
But I'll let you do the talking. You're really good at that.
Actually, I will help you if you get my toys back.
I'll get you back one.
All right.
Deal.
Oh my god.
Yeah, let's go to
Anything
the
I can
armorer.
help with?
Armorer?
Can we eat first? Are we hungry? Are we hungry? Are we hungry?
Have you
I mean, like,
too?
Thorne's already, like, shoveling
Oh, you're already
spoonfuls
eating?
of food into her mouth.
Thorne, you're okay.
Yeah, she just keeps shoveling food into her mouth.
Okay.
Right.
Yeah, actually, I'm gonna leave before the guy asked me for my other
The
half of
deposit?
rent.
Good idea.
So,
All right, roll a stealth check.
no,
Oh,
that's
no.
3, 6.
6.
He's 3.
I got away.
I hate elves so much. The slippery motherfuckers.
Yeah,
Just
we're out.
noticed. Yeah. I got a 5. I mean, I didn't- yeah. Cool.
All right, so we're walking out.
Yeah.
Yeah. We're gonna maneuver through the people and it's like the market. It's like a street, but it's kind of like a market.
You guys are within the trade plaza at the moment,
Right.
which, for lack of a better term, like there are a lot of like just people camped out here and trading and whatnot, but it's just ramped. Like you get the sense that this building, this city was just thrown up. So there's no roads. It's all just walkways and alleys and pop-up shops and buildings and just everywhere. It's a little bit reminiscent of your home. You can kind of navigate it a little.
Cool. Z, what was it that you wanted to do here? This is while we're walking.
Yeah, as you guys are walking through the city, he's like, well, get a job, I suppose. Soon after we arrived here, had to quickly leave. But somebody was doing illegal things. He's like, no. So, I'm probably looking for work. I'm all right as a tailor. I did that a little bit back in Stone Spring, so.
Well, don't let us stop you by any count. And Karazix, if I'm sure there's a seedy underbelly in Gatsum you can sink your claws into.
I don't engage.
Your guess is as good as mine, but we can figure it out.
Yeah, I bet we could.
If you hear anything, specifically about magic, let me know.
You watch as he just homers into the bush.
Oh my god.
Yeah, so you guys are going to an armorer?
Armorer.
And blacksmith?
Or whatever. Whatever. That whatever the function of making a bone into a weapon.
Yeah. Specialist, I guess. Roll an investigation check.
It's like a sculptor.
Yeah.
6. So that's a 12.
Oh, whoa.
12? Okay. You guys spend a bit better part of the morning meandering through about the trade plaza until you eventually find what is like a traditionalist goblin shop, and it's just a hut. So he's got like sheets of metal that he's scavenged and like wood posts and blah 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 to make this like fairly weirdly large hut. And you go inside and there's just like there's spears, there's like flings, there's daggers, there's like stone equipment. You walk in and you see like a older goblish man. He's got like the comb over of like 7 or 8 gray hairs, and he's wearing a cloak that is torn to shreds and backwards. And he's just like, another customer. It's so nice to have you in my shop. I make all the tradition, holding the fucking so broke.
Oh no.
Oh. What can I get you?
We were hoping to get a custom boomerang. You know those creatures that have been pillaging outside the walls?
Oh my god! I hear it now!
They're here.
Yes, well, we managed to defeat one. Well, more, she managed to.
I turn around and I just have a whole bunch of weapons. I'm like,
If you could fashion this, we would be into a boomerang. We'd be forever grateful.
Oh my god! He sets it down. He's like, what the fuck? Yeah, I've made a few boomerangs. How big do you want it? Like
the whole thing?
This big?
mm-mm.
This big?
Mm-mm.
This big?
Mm-mm.
His arms go all the way out.
Oh no! He's a goblin, right?
Yeah.
I'll just go farther than him. Mm-hmm.
Oh my god! How the? I don't know anything about aerodynamics. All right, fuck it.
Well, that doesn't feel good. I take it back.
Big stick.
I've made a couple of boomerangs in my day, mostly out of wood and about this big. But you just, you carry the 4 and square it a couple times. Yeah, I got this.
I hold it and I look at you.
Maybe we should go to the ballista.
What's his confidence?
We should go to the...
Maybe we can ask Gore when we see him tomorrow. Or is it today? I don't remember anymore.
I think today's
tomorrow.
Yesterday's tomorrow. But tomorrow is today's tomorrow.
It's tomorrow.
It's tomorrow.
It's tomorrow.
Yeah,
Wait,
maybe...
so it's today, tomorrow? I'm so confused.
Gilwin pulls out like 20 Goffee beans for your trouble.
I'll take it. Thanks.
Maybe we should go ask the ballista engineers. They look pretty cool. I just want to go there. Can somebody bring me there?
Instead of a boomerang, what if I make it into a bow and arrow, like a bow?
I mean, I'm
Can
no
you do
weapons.
that?
I'm no
Easier?
weapons expert.
There's still a pretty big bow. It's like a long bow for
Well,
him.
I need a big one.
I know, but he's like a tiny.
I've never made it out of bone, but what I lack in experience, I make up for in desperation.
I don't think this is where we need to be.
I don't want to be here yet. No, I'm
This
like,
is not where we
No,
need to be.
let me think about it.
Goes over to like a little note ledger and he's like, I can't guarantee it'll be here when you come back. No, that's not it.
What?
You see like sales tactics. Limited.
Oh no,
Let's go, crew. Sorry, sir.
Yeah, if you... I have so...
Does he also make like, is it just weapons or is there armor too, you said? No.
Yeah, there's like some makeshift like leathers. There is...
I like the way you said it.
There are like a few like small bows. They're like he's got behind him on like a what looks like was probably some sort of vanity at some point that he's refashioned is a what looks like a hand crossbow. Yeah.
It still sounds real sketchy. Well, for your time and trouble, what was your name?
My name? Ascal.
Ascal. It's nice
Ask
to
me what?
No, don't make that a thing.
Wait, what do we...
Don't make that a thing.
What's his name?
Don't.
That's what he said. Ask Cal.
Yeah, exactly.
Ascal.
Yeah, that's Cal. I'm asking him. What's his...
I just met you.
Okay, we'll see.
Hi. It's nice to meet you.
I'm Cal.
I'm Ascal.
Ah, I see. Your name is Ascal. You're probably wondering why I'm wearing this mess.
Yeah.
You see, my companions.
What is the cheapest weapon you have here?
Oh my god.
You got a deal.
What? You got a deal?
Grabs a dagger, throws it on. It's like very rough. It's a little rusted. It's got like a half leather wrapped handle.
You got it.
That's such a good sales tactic. Excuse me, what do you have? You got a deal. This is my favorite character.
It's just me if I read a story.
Limited.
What is it worth to you?
Nothing.
You see, that can't be right.
Turns to page 81.
Build your own adventure sales tactics.
Nothing. Limited.
5.
5 what?
Goffee beans.
Hopper. Okay.
I only have 2 copper.
Oh, you're broke. Fuck, you're worse off than me. Leave.
Oh, wow.
That was our sales tactic. You're not actually broke. You're just rude. Come on, Freya. Let's go deal with it. Joy, Thorn, we're leaving.
Okay.
I caught you.
Bye, it was nice seeing you.
I feel like Thorn just like saw you throw your cloak before, so she just throws her cloak back.
And that knife is rusted.
We storm out as a group.
Just like,
what
this
just...
can't be right.
This never worked. What year is this from? Which edition?
Yeah. Cal's just like super sore from getting swindled by the
barkeep,
innkeeper.
yeah.
He's just not trying to like take any bribe, like not trying to.
Hey Cal, why did he keep saying ask you?
I don't know.
Okay.
I think that was his name.
Oh.
I think that was his name.
Ask.
We're not having this conversation.
So what are you guys doing?
Yeah, where are we gonna be heading?
Now we gotta go somewhere else to get me a boomerang.
Well, I don't know if they deal with weaponry, but I do know that they deal with incredibly special items.
Magic.
Perhaps
Oh,
we
I
can.
was like, that was scary.
Oh, feet.
So the Rune Drake factory. Have I spoken to you about this and what they do?
No, I'd love to hear it.
They've been specializing in making magic items, which is incredibly curious.
I've heard of this. Oliver still got the basket.
Oliver's here?
Fuck that guy.
Oh my gosh. Oh, he's still here. Oh, how is the baby so quiet?
I'm surprised I didn't feel that immense feeling of dread.
I'm getting a little
We turn around, it's just like a cloud with rain.
Yeah. It's sad music, like just playing.
Just in his bubble.
And we're like, oh, hi.
I'm sorry for your loss, but...
I've heard of it. Mannix took over the business recently.
Mannix a goblin as well?
Mannix is a goblin, yeah. It's a goblin city.
Makes sense.
And they usually don't let people in. This is a rare occasion, the refugees and whatnot. I would like to assist you if you go ahead.
Yes, you actually came to mind when thinking of this place. Your skills perhaps may be useful there.
Stands up and says, Yeah, maybe. You know, I've actually been meaning to talk to that Gar fellow. I wonder if any of my stuff could have been recovered. Yeah, I'll come with you.
And if they were to supply you some, I'm sure you can make something on the fly to prove your worth.
I can do my best.
Let's do it.
Are you guys okay with that? I just really need the money.
I mean, we have very limited funds, so perhaps.
He's asking us to take care of the baby.
Oh, is that?
I wouldn't need as much money if that was the case, but you don't have to take it, I understand. No, we just named it last night.
Joy.
I mean,
no.
I'll be happy to take Bo for your interview. Absolutely be my pleasure. It's upside down.
It's gonna work out. I can steal a bomb while he's busy.
Oh my gosh.
Thank you.
Go ahead and go with Cal. I'll keep an eye on Bo here.
Thank you.
Would
I'm coming with you.
Yeah. Would anybody else like to come? You would like to come? Or you have a question?
No, I want to come.
I mean, can't we
He's
all
the
go?
babysitter.
Yeah.
It sounds really cool, and I've never seen anything
You
like
can bring
that.
the child, but the single father thing might throw him off, thinking I don't have as much time as.
He's gonna leave that baby with you.
Then I will love it like my own.
Ooh.
Oh, famous last words. Let's.
There's like a watch of confusion.
He's a little turned on, but he's also like.
No.
There's confusion. He starts heading after you guys. You guys make your way towards.
Where is I'm assuming it's like probably a larger facility that we can probably spot from.
Quite easily. Mm-hmm. It doesn't take you very long to eventually find the Rune Drake factory. This workshop is massive. By far the largest building in the trade plaza. It almost hugs one of the eastern communities, the like Seacan homes. It's about, from the outside you can see around 6 or 7 floors, and it's just like a massive iron box. There's a set of like large double doors that are quite larger than you'd expect. And there are people like pushing a big cart through, and they swing open and you get a glimpse of the inside. From what you can see, there is like, it's openscape, so there's what are they called? Like pathways that like just bridges that go all across the upper floors, like
No, I've heard the word literally like it was like in a meeting recently.
Yeah, catwalks. Lots of catwalks going across to like different levels where they're working on different machinery. You hear the sounds of drilling and there's sparks flying. There's hundreds of goblins working here.
Cal, what do they make here? Like specifically?
That is partly why I'm after. That's partly what I'm after. I know they make magic weapons. Do I know what specifically? Like, do they make weapons, or like, do I know what magic weapons or magic items they make?
Probably not. You know, like it's a fairly kept secret. From what you know of Gatum, it is up until this specific crisis, there was not a lot of people brought in. They were like a sole society apart from Torvea, and what has been kept secret has.
And the bombs, are they more magic, or are they more like science?
Giving a good look over, roll an Arcana check.
Nice.
Oh, it's a nat one.
Nat one?
But, what is my Arcana? 7.
It's actually kind of hard to place that you've never seen objects like this before.
Dang it.
But you guys make your way in through the front door. You see the hecticity that is going on here as people are shouting at each other. I don't know if that's a word.
I look and I go, wow, this is so hecticity.
Nice.
That's not a word.
Oh,
look at all.
For some reason,
I think it is.
Yes, something has
it
told
sounds
me.
right.
It's definitely orcish.
Orcus, yeah.
I must have picked it up from my mom from some ancient language. Hecticity.
Mm-hmm. You can see how fucking hectic it is in here. People are shouting orders. There are like carts that are being leveled up and down on elevators. There are like large metal contraptions that are being lifted up in a bunch. And you see in the center of the building, there is another like metal box that has like a red glow from the inside. And people are like throwing things in there, pulling things out the other side. There's like a seemingly hand-cranked conveyor belt going through. To your left, as soon as you walk in the door, there is a little counter and a sign that says, "Tourists buy here."
B-U-I?
Yes.
B-U-I, like buy?
Actually, it's in Goblin. Does anyone speak Goblin?
No, not I.
Not I.
It says a bunch of weird scribbles.
I think we buy things over there as tourists.
Wow, how intuitive. Behind the counter, you can see, looking over a checklist, people are coming back and forth, and he's giving them directions, takes up another checklist, just looks over it, gives more direction. And sitting on like a crate in the corner is a younger goblin boy. He's got goggles on his head and goggles over his nose, and he's got like a hammer in one hand and just like a piece of metal in the other, and he's like,
Is anything happening to the metal?
roll a perception check.
Oh my goodness.
I think we should trade trays.
I know. It's perception?
Yep.
It's a 9.
9?
Oh,
there
the
you go,
tray
that
was back.
9?
I need to switch seat.
It's hard to tell. But he might be doing something.
Or he could be doing nothing.
Or he could be doing nothing. The man in front of him giving the orders is a stout but well-built older goblin man. He's has a thick, like silvery handlebar mustache and a very thin, long gray hair tied into a tiny little ponytail at the back. Like, it's very thin. He wears a tan button-up under a black leather apron, and both are covered in grease and soot. So he kind of is just talking back and forth in Goblin. He turns and he's like, starts talking to you in Goblin.
Hello!
Oh, hi. It's not often you see people out from out of town in the city. Nice to meet you. I'm Mannix.
Mannix? Of Mannix. Runedrake?
Indeed. That's my boy, Fox. What the fuck are you doing?
What the fox are you doing?
I never thought of that. What the fucks are you doing?
Yes.
He's like, I'll get back to work.
Hi.
Oh.
I'm Cal.
Hi, I'm Mannix. Mannix Runedrake.
You're probably wondering why I'm wearing this mask. Well, as an adolescent, I was involved in a terrible accident, leaving me horribly scarred. I'm assuming this is where people come to apply for jobs to work in your factory.
Oh, I'm sorry. That's terrifying. And yeah, I could use a couple extra hands.
I'll look over to Oliver.
I back away, like make that people door, and Oliver comes out.
Yeah, Oliver's like,
I like play a little song.
It's an intro song.
Bardic inspiration to Oliver. it's like a WWE like intro song.
I'm using the inspiration.
Yes.
It's a D6?
Yeah.
I think we should work the baby angle. He also has a son. I'm just putting it out there.
You rolled a 6 on the D6.
Oh wow! So max
Rolled
Bardic.
1 on the D20.
Oh.
Hi, I'm Oliver. That's not my son. I have hands.
I'm gonna like
He looks to you.
smack him on the back a little bit and like rub his shoulders, like show
Ow.
Mr. Maddox here what exactly you've been working on.
Ow. I'm pretty tough.
With the broken
He's
leg.
actually selling himself short. He's a resilient young man, and he's made plenty of tools, and we've seen them ourselves, and they've been incredible all along. He has, fought bravely in many dangerous fights with us, and I think he'd be an absolute incredible member of your team.
Maddox just kind of twists his mustache.
He had this thing that was like a and it grabs things.
That was actually an invention of mine. I call it the grabber.
What the fucks are you doing?
Can I walk up behind him and just cross my arms and be like, he beat me in an arm wrestle once.
Oh. And a Muay Thai kicking. It's we're all like.
Okay, I'm gonna give him advantage.
Yeah.
Fuck it.
He's really quite happy all the time.
Oh my god! It's a 5.
Oh, which is better?
Which is better? So that's a total of 11. You're gonna. Yeah, I beat her in an arm. I beat you in an arm wrestle.
I kick him.
Oh, which leg? In the broken.
Yeah.
Kicks him in the broken leg.
No, the other one. The shin.
My good leg.
Good leg, right?
I'm all right with tools and whatnot.
Well, why don't you show Maddox what you can do?
Okay. I'm gonna need, and he lists off a bunch of just stuff.
I need stuff number 1.
Yeah.
Stuff number 2.
Paint me a word picture, Alex. Come on.
Okay.
Tool.
Oh
god.
What is he building?
We should have got him to make the boomerang.
Yeah, I think so.
Oh.
Maybe he can repay you by
That would have been so cool. He could have made it bendable and just
by taking care of the baby.
We'll trade
you
the baby
might.
for the boomerang.
Okay, I'll let you do that. No, we don't. Yes, we want to give him back the baby.
Yeah, give him back the baby, and we get also something in return. It's a win-win.
Hold the baby.
Well, we are
hostage.
helping him a lot right now with boosting his confidence.
Yeah, that's what I mean. So if he gets the job, he might be like, "Oh, that's pretty cool
Yeah,
of
we're
you.
his
I'm gonna
hype
make you a
man.
cool-ass bone boomerang."
So he lists a few just basic metallic ingredients, some chalk, a hand drill essentially, some copper wire, a couple of different gem dusts, and manages okay.
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
He calls over a person, writes it all down, gives them the checklist, waits a few moments, and comes back with a sack of stuff, and Oliver's like, all right, okay,
I want this to be so bad.
it's gonna take me about an hour though, but I'll set up here.
He's in the middle of the gift shop,
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
It's the gift shop.
I need this T-shirt.
Can I turn around with a sippy cup?
Rune drakes and all that.
We just started selling those.
Yeah.
They're selling like hotcakes.
Drink varsity
Thorn has
merch.
Crocs on.
My son's idea.
Maybe we should come back.
Yeah, Oliver's just gonna start working away. He takes the drill, he starts carving into the metal, he takes the gem dust, sprinkles it over, forces the chalk into the grooves, and he starts working on something.
Maddox, a moment of your time, if you will.
He's just enthralled by what Oliver's doing. He's of course. What's the problem?
No problem. No problem at all, actually.
I fucking deal with problems all day.
A solution, actually. Perhaps you'd be so inclined to show us what is made in this factory.
Roll a persuasion check. He kind of looks over himself for a minute.
Oh fuck yeah! This tray's still back.
Yeah, persuasion. 12.
Oh. I don't just let anybody come into my factory and poke around. Trade secrets,
I'm going to say to him,
Oh, here we go.
perhaps we're customers looking to purchase. We find ourselves at the beginning of a very long journey. Whatever you have here may be of use to us.
And, who do you represent?
What makes you think I represent somebody?
It's usually one of the main families from the GGC who hires outsiders to purchase equipment, or looks over his shoulder and waits as people pass by. And foreign affairs have interests.
You're quite sharp. If you were to guess, what family? Oh my god. Who would you say? I'll tell you right regardless.
Yeah.
Roll a deception check against his insight. You rolled pretty high.
So am I. 14?
17.
Damn it.
I can see you're eager. I don't need a name. As long as you got the coin.
I may not have the coin you're looking for, but what I do have is the truth. I'm going to take my mask off.
Undisguised?
Undisguised. But like, kind of like turned away from people, like on the hush hush.
You see him
You're
go
flashing
from...
him?
Yeah, exactly.
He goes like green, and then white, and then yellow, and then green. He's like...
I'll put my mask back on.
The heck?
Like, bows.
What the heck?
What are you looking for?
Well, you understand how highly unusual the circumstances of your business are.
I don't think it's unusual. I am an opportunist.
Of course. But considering the last few 100 years, we just have some questions.
Follow me. He kind of looks over the rest of you.
They're fine, for all I know.
Follow me. He leads you through the shop.
Ooh.
Takes you through the back of the shop as you see people are working on things. They have like these small hand drills as they're carving these little symbols into like, you see a basic crossbow, hand crossbow that's very well made, but they're carving like symbols into the top of it. And then you watch as they take some like different dusts of kinds and like engrave it into the crossbow, and then it kind of... Fuck!
Gilman takes a photo of all that happening.
Ah!
Yeah, they have no idea what the hell this is.
What is that? Mannix.
Pretty cool. It's actually... And with sleight of hand, I pull out a card from the bottom that was in the pouch.
Roll sleight of hand.
Yeah!
That was smooth as fuck.
Watch this, nat 20.
Oh!
Is it actually?
Shaboy. Shaboy. Total 22.
That's quite the
It's just a picture of P. Like it's a little like kind of tarot card, like trading card thing.
it's incredible. It's
Yeah.
quite the neat little box.
You know, $1.
Cool. Sorry, just my line of work. You never know what people have. Follow me. And he leads you up a set of stairs. You see people are working on a series of different contraptions. He leads you up a set of stairs to the 3rd floor, where you see there is a corner office, essentially sectioned off with like glass windows, and you get a good view of like the back corner of the city. You can see from here, not just the trade plaza, but you can see, because this building is quite high, just the top of that like brick wall, and you see like 4... Oh, what's the word? All of my descriptions. Okay. 4 like French Normandy style pagodas, like just the tops of them peeking out from like that large structure in the center of the city. I worked hard for this view. by making some risky decisions. Sit. And he's got a simple desk laid out. There's like a few cabinets on the walls, and he goes over to one of the cabinets. I don't know who you're working for, but I have a couple of gizmos that might pique your interest. And he goes over and he brings out a lockbox that he unlocks with a keychain that's attached to his belt. Opens it up and pulls out like a simple bronze square megaphone-looking thing. It's about this big. There's like a speaker box on the outside and like a little like trumpet tune thing on this side, with two wires with headphones attached. And he puts them in. And he starts speaking in Goblin into it, and it comes out common.
Whoa.
As you takes the headphones out, gives it to you.
Oh.
I'll put the headphones in.
He continues to speak Goblin, and you hear it in common through the headphones.
Whoa.
Cool. And then everyone else can. What if I take one out?
It's fucking trippy. It's just like, my son drives me quite insane sometimes, but you know, I employ him.
I don't give a fuck. That's crazy.
At the same time.
At the same
Little invention of mine. Figured a little speed along talks of opposing interests.
Amazing.
My main concern is how this became. And I understand trade secrets and all. But how did you discover your abilities? When was it, and what were you doing? That dust. What color was it? Oh no, this isn't me asking.
There were a series of dusts. You know, roll an Arcana check.
The 21, 30, yeah, 21.
21, yeah.
21.
You know that sometimes diamond dust, different gem dusts are used in like higher level spells and for enchanting magical items that would hold those spells. To be honest, I kind of fell into it. A friend of mine needed something in a place that you're only allowed entry if invited. It didn't go so well for him. But on his way out, he took a couple things. And he pulls out from like a desk, he pulls out a drawer, and then he lifts out the bottom part of the drawer and pulls out some like blue parchment, lays it on the. Call it a business opportunity. He puts it away.
Did I know what the blue parchment, they looked like? Was it rolled up or?
It was rolled up, but carrying your Arcana check over, it looked like really, really high-level spell scrolls. This gave me a little bit of knowledge into how things are working in the outside world. I'm just trying to catch our city up. This is understood. This stays here.
Of course. And Gatham has always been a neutral city, has it?
Yes.
Neutral city. Our only concern is perhaps the new Gatham will sway one direction or another.
Politics ain't my thing.
Whether you like it or not, politics surround you. The families you mentioned, they may not be as uninterested in politics as you. Perhaps there will be a knock on your door one day, and you will be required to choose a side.
Hopefully that by that time, I'll have done enough that the choice will be a free one.
You see, with the powerful families comes a lot of money, comes a lot of greed. I don't know if anyone can do enough to stop the hunger.
Fox, stop fucking hiding! You see, like, in the corner, the doors kind of... Fox's head's just... Sorry? It's just... Nothing. And leaves. Boys.
Do you mind? I'm gonna go out and go chase him.
Okay. Alright.
I have no intentions of interfering with your business. To each their own. But if there's any information you are able to share on the happenings of politics, the ones that you do not wish to get involved with, perhaps that will be enough to steer us in the right direction.
Kind of takes a minute. Goes to say something and stops himself.
I'm just a factory worker. But I'll keep an ear open for you.
Do appreciate it. And if you'd like to let me look at those pieces of parchment, let's just say I would owe you a big favor.
I bet you would. There's nothing else. Stop by the gift shop on your way out.
Thank you for your time.
Thank you. Have a nice day.
Yep. Gilwin.
Hey. Put my arm on Fox.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Hi.
Your Manic son?
I am.
Is
Fox
he-
Rundrick.
How old is he? How old does he look?
You're 13? He's actually a year older than you.
Oh.
You would recognize.
You look exactly 14.
I usually get a 16, but...
I like the goggles you got on. Do you mind if I see that?
Oh, wait.
You still have two on his
Yeah,
nose.
yeah, he does. He's like,
Well, you see, these ones are for thorough inspection. These ones are for partial inspection.
So cool. I'm gonna put it on top of my head. You know, where I'm from, there's stories where main characters have goggles on their forehead.
What's a main character?
Just like a typical, like, you know, maybe a story maybe your dad told you. Does your dad tell you stories?
He works a lot.
Does he?
He's a busy man. He's changing the world.
Is he? How's he changing the world?
Look around.
This is his?
It's gonna be mine.
Cool.
So cool.
What do you do here?
I'm integral to the crafting process.
I look at his hands. What does he have in his hands?
still got the same hammer and
it's like a
he's
block
just
of
like,
iron.
Yeah, I've been working on this. It's a real bitch. Did I use that right?
Yeah, I think you did. Oh my.
You know, work
Fox
talk,
me.
shop talk. I'm learning.
What about your dad makes his business so special?
We make magic items.
Magic?
Magic.
Cool.
Yeah.
Can I see it?
rope persuasion.
Nice. 15.
15. Kind of.
Like, follow me.
And he darts off. You see, as he continues running along the catwalk, there's one part where there's what looks like a mail slot, but like a thick one for like cargo. He crawls in through it.
Oh.
Do you follow?
Yeah.
And he begins to like. Then he crawls up. Come on, just a little bit longer. It's locked.
Like a mill chute.
And he starts rolling acrobatics check.
Yeah, for sure. It's a +2. Oh no. I rolled a 6. That's a total 6.
Like, yeah, you really just gotta dig your claws in.
Because you're like.
He starts sliding.
As you slam the ground, he's like.
Okay, I'll go slower.
Eventually, you guys, it takes you a little while, but he crawls you through like this cargo delivery system from different floors into a room. Fuck it. There's a series of like what look like lockers along the walls.
Okay.
But each one is heavily padlocked and blah blah. There's like 6 or 7 padlocks. Then they're like clamped closed, and some of them have like you can see weird symbols that kind of glow along them. And he's like,
okay, the heist. I'm just kidding. This one, they always leave it unlocked.
He goes over to one of the things and like opens it and he's like, pulls out a little like case, not indifferent from the one that Maddox had before. He opens it up and he pulls out like a small glass vial and he's like, I got 2 left.
Okay, what does it do?
Same time?
Okay.
And there's this like kind of shimmery gas that comes out, and you watch as it kind of and just falls over him, and he disappears. And that's where we'll take our break.
Nice.
If I was invisible, what would I do?
Oh my god.
Question, right?
Very cool.